Hello everybody, Ed0626 here, bringing you some Provence 64 player gameplay today in our map review. The last two maps to come to Battlefield 5 are here, and I am pleased to be reviewing this one in particular, and you'll get my thoughts on Al Marj encampment on Wednesday. But before we continue on, I just want to say I've been kind of messing around with some settings in Share Factory. You'd think a guy that's been using the goddamn app on PlayStation 4 to make videos for the better part of about 4 years plus, you'd think he would know how to color correct, and I just now figured out that there's a little filter saturation setting that's located in Share Factory. So please let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think the colors pop a little bit more, or would you rather just prefer raw, unfiltered gameplay and with the colors that are in the game that you would normally see? So give me your thoughts about that down in the comment section below. I'm curious to know your thoughts. I have like another video coming up in a few weeks with this same setting as well. And I don't know why it took me so long to figure it out, but here it is. So let me know what you guys think. So right off the bat, let's get into our Provence review. Provence was a map I enjoyed when they first released it for Squad Conquest and TDM, and I liked it much better than Lofoten Islands. However, I was really hoping that one day they would expand this map, and now that they've finally done it, I'm really happy to play this map in its current form in Conquest. And right off the bat, this map gives me hardcore Gold Mud Railway vibes, and I love Gold Mud Railway. I can't play it 24/7, how some people have it on Battlefield 4 servers, but I love Gold Mud Railway with, it has like that whole thing where like the buildings are on towards the top of the map, and then as you go down the map, if you're in the depth screen, obviously if you're looking, it has like all this open area with a couple of buildings here and there, which I think it's pretty cool. It's kind of an homage to Gold Mud. I don't know. I think it's really cool. And on top of that, it's like Gold Mud mixed with They Shall Not Pass from Battlefield 1. It's specifically Rupture. And I like Rupture. I think it's a decent map. So it's pretty cool in that regard. And look at that shit. I got killed because of a phantom body. That's bullshit, honestly. But next thing, it's so pretty. This map is so fucking pretty, man. The sunset in this map really gives it the vibe, and it really makes the colors pop. It's just such a pretty looking map. The purple flowers that are across the fields, it's really nice. It's a nice touch. It's just, I've actually died probably 5 times when I was recording this gameplay. I'm not going to show it, but just me looking around the map, I got killed like 5 times. And I'm just like, God, this map is just so pretty. I just want to enjoy it. What is wrong with you people trying to kill me in the middle of my appreciation of the map? But yeah, it's really cool. But in regards to the sunset, there is something I did want to say. The sunset, to me, kind of doesn't help visibility in some cases. I think the whole sunset aspect in this game is a little bit played out. There's a couple of maps that also have it. Merida is the first one that pops into my head when I say that. I think there might be another sunset map or something like that, but I just think the sunset really doesn't help visibility all that much, especially when the colors of the map are just so... I don't want to say one tone, because I did just say this is probably one of the most beautiful maps in the game, but it's not one tone, but again, when it comes to varying soldier customizations and the colors of the map, it clashes a lot. For me anyway. Maybe I'm just fucking blind, I don't know, but still, you get what I'm trying to say. I think the map makes great use of expanded space. It's just, it has meaning. The expanded space in this game has meaning to it, where unlike maps like Al Sundan, let's compare this to Al Sundan really quick. Al Sundan, I've said, sucks absolute cock on Conquest. It's just terrible. I don't like playing Conquest on Al Sundan. I'll play it on Breakthrough any day of the week. I don't like Al Sundan Conquest because when you're trying to get from one end of the map to the other, there's a vast empty space that's just more or less unused to the general player base, I would think. If there's no point, the way I see it is if there's no objective, why run through it? It doesn't make any sense. That's just me. And if it doesn't make any sense, I just don't go through there. And that's just how it is, man. I mean, at least with expanded space in this game, with how they reworked it and everything. And again, it's a testament to the old, the homage to Gold Mud Railway. It just, everything feels like it has a purpose. Yeah, there's some empty space here and there going from like one flag to the other, but that's expected. I don't expect every 100 meters or something, or 100 kilometers, whatever the thing is, whatever the measurement system is in this game. I don't expect it to always be in that little, like always 100 or so kilometers or meters, wherever the fuck it is, apart. So that's just me. But other than that, I think if the map has some great flow, it probably has some of the best flow in this game. Like these, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of the maps in Battlefield 5. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. A lot of the maps that shipped with the game are not great. It wasn't until Mercury that I started to really take appreciation for some of the maps in this game. And this is one of those last maps that, you know, since it's the last map in the game, this is a map that I can truly appreciate for how well I think it flows, and how it's a testament to the fact that this map was supposed to be a small scale map for a canceled, you know, 5v5 mode, or a 5v5 competitive thing, whatever it was. And it's probably much better on 64 players than I think it ever could have been in 5v5. So that's just me. I just think the flow is great. And finally, the one thing I want to talk about is playstyle. And for me, and this is again calling back to Gold Mud, I really only play like 3 main maps on Gold Mud Railway. It's the same thing in this game, in this map as well, in Provence, because Provence has that vibe to it where you don't even have to leave. You don't even have to go into the field. If you just want to play 3, A, B, and C? A, B, and C are right there. You don't have to go anywhere else. You know, if you don't want to go into the field where potential snipers and tanks could see you from a mile away, and to be honest, there really is no cover in those purple flower fields, you don't have to go, and that's totally okay. So if you play zones where there's a cluster of objectives in one area, that's all well and good. You can do that. I've done it a couple of times. I've realized it as I was playing this game that I was kind of doing a similar play style to how I would play Gold Mud Railway. So it's kind of a nice homage. Like as I've been saying, it's a really nice homage to a previous Battlefield 4 map and giving it some Battlefield 1 DLC vibes to it. It's really cool. Also, before I go, this Johnson rifle is nasty. I hope they never patch this fucking gun. I'm not a huge fan of semi-auto guns in this game because I think they're useless. The Johnson rifle is one of the guns that I think is a fucking monster. 2 kills or 3 kills, upper body, head area, or 2 shots, I should say, they're dead. They don't stand a chance. I mean, I got killed by that thing in like 2 shots once, and I was on full health, and I was like, huh, well, that's weird. And I started using the Johnson rifle, and I'm just like, well, now I completely understand. And you know what? I'm all well and good with it, man. Thank you guys so much for checking out today's map review of Provence 64. This map is so goddamn pretty, and it's arguably, in my opinion, one of the best maps in the game. See you guys on the next one. Follow me on all the social media links down below, and peace out.